Alright YouTube, so welcome back to another edition of me sitting on Pete Hines' Twitter replies and constantly hitting refresh. Not literally of course, but kind of close. We gotta get the information wherever we can get it from, and today we have information on companions, character skins, cross-saving, and other things of course. The first one I want to look at, and I'm not trying to knock this person for not knowing stuff about the game, they're asking if they can nuke the Cranberry Bog, which we know that you can nuke practically anywhere on the map, which is what Pete Hines replies with, you can nuke anywhere. This is somewhat conflicting information because we know that you can't actually nuke anywhere. You can't just pick a random open field in the game and click, yes, I want to bomb that. You have to actually pick a location. Now, he says you can nuke anywhere. This might mean that you're able to click on any location that you discover in the game that you can fast travel to. Maybe that's what he means by anywhere. But to clarify for some people, you can't literally choose any random spot on the map and just nuke it. You have to choose an actual location. So this person just outright asked Pete Hines, will there be companions in this game? And he replies, if you decide to group with other players. And this kind of sucks, man. A lot of us were hoping for robot companions since there obviously aren't really any NPCs in the game. We can't really have any companions, but we could have robot companions, especially coming off the heels of Fallout 4 and the Automatron DLC that allowed us to actually build our own robot companions. A lot of people were thinking we could have robot companions because of this scene from this You Will Emerge video that shows a character sitting around a campfire with an Assaultron that's either its companion or servant or whatever because it has an apron tied around its waist, and we see it hop up and attack another player. Now, I never hopped on this hype train because I don't know how literal to take these You Will Emerge videos, which is something I talked about when I talked about this previously, is what is the actual takeaways from these videos? We see a character, the Vault Boy's supposed to be us in these videos, has clearly some kind of robot companion partner or something, helping him at his camp, and it hops up and attacks and kills another player. So, like, if we can't have robot companions, what's the point of this? And look, maybe there will be robot companions in the game. Maybe they're just kind of hiding that information for now to reveal to us at a later point so that you can still do your single player thing, but also still have companions if you want to. Maybe it's future plans for DLCs or something. Pete Hines never outright says, no, we can't have companions. He just, jokingly says, if you want to team up with other players, you can have companions. So this person asked Pete Hines, hey, just want to mention that crossplay is one thing, but cross-saved isn't as complicated. This will cost you guys some double cells. Please use different systems. This is lame. To which Pete Hines replies with, until a few days ago, neither was possible across all platforms. We will look into what can be done after we get through beta and launch, and whatever issues need to be resolved there. So for starters, I agree with the person tweeting at Pete Hines. We see that they have cross-saved on, certain games like Elder Scrolls Legends and stuff like that. You can hop on a different platform and just continue doing whatever you were doing. And we also know with the recent video I did that you're going to have a Bethesda.net account for at least the beta of the game and possibly for the full game. So you're going to have your account linked to your Bethesda.net account. So why couldn't you play on Xbox, then hop on PS4, sign into your Bethesda.net account that you have for your Xbox account, and continue playing where you left off at? Plus we know that the save data is going to be in the cloud anyway, so I don't really know why cross-save wouldn't already be a thing for the game. But according to Pete Hines right here, they might be working on that sometime after launch. This one I found kind of interesting. This guy tweets Pete Hines and says, kind of sad you can't be a raider in Fallout 76. No killing and looting unsuspecting players. No actual raider roleplay then. Fix it please. My whole point in playing and buying the game was to be a raider. To which Pete Hines replies with, you can kill them and loot their junk. You can't take their weapons or armor or stuff like that. Now this is a conversation we had with my last video. It wasn't that I got something wrong in the video. In the video I actually mentioned that as a raider you still can get their junk loot. But in the comments, after a few hours of the video being uploaded, I was like, oh yeah, actually, according to Todd Howard at QuakeCon, you get nothing from murdering another player. You don't get any rewards, no experience, no caps, nothing. And pretty much everybody took that as you can't get their junk loot either. But according to Pete Hines here, you can still.
And so there is no reward, you get no caps, you get no XP, you get nothing for becoming a wanted murderer.
This is part of the issue with this game, this whole rollout of Fallout 76, is we get conflicting information. This has happened in the past before. I don't have an example right now because I've gone through so many videos for this game. But something's happened in the past before where Pete Hines has said one thing and Todd Howard said another. And this is the same case. Todd Howard says you get absolutely nothing from killing another player, from murdering another player. You have Pete Hines here on Twitter saying you can still get their junk loot. So I don't really know who to believe. We're going to go with Pete Hines for now since it's the most recent information we have. It could have been something they changed. Maybe at QuakeCon you could get nothing from killing another player, including their junk loot. Maybe they changed that now to kind of incentivize that raider roleplaying a little bit more. And since we mentioned that last video about the raider roleplaying, something else I did forget to bring up in that video is that when you are wanted and have a bounty on your head, you also can't sneak. Like, you can't even squat down to hide from other players. That's just another thing that hurts the raider roleplaying. This next one we're not even going to spend a lot of time on. For whatever reason, we had multiple people tweeting behinds about like custom radio stations, like putting your own music in them or something, and like talking to other players through radio stations. I don't exactly know what all this is about, but just in case you were wondering, P-Hines let you know you don't get your own radio station. So this person tweets P-Hines and says, Mr. Hines, I know you said something along the lines of, we're not locking content behind a barrier you have to pay real money to cross, which I'm super happy about. But we'll have to pay an unreasonable amount to get the 1/6 skin, will a $5 skin take 20 hours to get? To which P-Hines replies simply, no. So not really an in-depth reply, but according to P-Hines, with that simple no, it's not going to be like super complicated to earn the in-game currency, which is the atoms. If you guys don't know, there's an in-game currency called atoms. You can earn it from doing challenges and earning achievements in Fallout 76. You can then take those atoms that you earn and buy whatever the microtransaction items are that you can buy with real money. You don't have to actually spend any money in this game at all. We don't know exactly how many you earn, how much things are going to cost, but according to P-Hines, they're not going to be that hard to earn. You don't need to play for 20 hours, essentially, to earn what would cost $5. So that's a good thing. Well, obviously, that remains to be seen. And there you have it, YouTube, another roundup of random information for Fallout 76 that we seem to only ever get from Pete Hines. This one wasn't full of groundbreaking information like some of them before have been, but I think no companions is still pretty big information because that seems like something a lot of people were thinking we were going to have. And at least according to P-Hines right now, there is no companions. And the cross-save one's very interesting. Though I don't have that issue, I'm not on multiple platforms, so I can't jump between platforms anyway. It's still, for a lot of people, they'd like to be able to play, on their Xbox, their PlayStation 4, and their PC if they want to, if they just want to play on a different platform. So as always, let me know your thoughts below, guys, on this information that we got in this video today. Still hoping for some sort of big info dump this week. From what we've seen online, we're not really going to get that lot of hours of gameplay, 400 hours, whatever they've said online. We're not getting that till I think sometime next week. I've seen somewhere that there's like an NDA sort of where people can't really upload their gameplay until I think next Monday, but I don't know if that's confirmed. Also, right now I'm working on a video for my 10,000 subscriber milestone, and I want to also do a Q&A. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can without the video being too damn long. So if you have a question, you just ask it in the comments of this video. It can be about anything, video games, whatever. Just ask me any random question you want to. I don't care. And as always, if you guys went on to enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter at TheDashingDavid, add my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while, quit acting like a baby.